Michael Jackson, the pop music icon, died on June 25, 2009, from acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office ruled his death a homicide, with the primary cause of death being propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication. Dr. Conrad Murray, a cardiologist who had been treating Jackson for insomnia, administered the fatal dose of propofol, which led to Jackson's death. Dr. Murray was subsequently charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection with Jackson's death, as he was found to have acted with criminal negligence by administering the propofol without proper safeguards and monitoring. He sentenced to 4 years in prison. He was released in 2013 after serving 2 years of his sentence. Involuntary manslaughter is a type of criminal homicide that occurs when a person unintentionally causes the death of another person while committing an unlawful or dangerous act. Unlike murder, which requires intent or malice, involuntary manslaughter involves a killing that was not intended, but which occurred as a result of recklessness, criminal negligence, or other reckless conduct. In many jurisdictions, involuntary manslaughter is considered a less severe offense than murder, but it is still a serious crime. The specific definition and elements of involuntary manslaughter vary depending on the jurisdiction, but some common factors include the absence of intent to kill, the presence of negligence or recklessness, and a causal connection between the defendant's conduct and the victim's death. In the case of Michael Jackson's death, Dr. Conrad Murray was charged with involuntary manslaughter because he was found to have acted with criminal negligence by administering the anesthetic propofol to Jackson without proper safeguards and monitoring, which resulted in Jackson's death. Dr. Conrad Murray was released from prison after serving 2 years of his 4-year sentence due to several factors. One reason was that California had implemented a program called realignment, which aimed to reduce overcrowding in state prisons by moving low-level offenders to county jails. This resulted in Dr. Murray being eligible for early release due to good behavior and overcrowding in the jail where he was being held. Another reason was that Dr. Murray had filed an appeal of his conviction, which was still pending at the time of his release. However, his appeal was ultimately denied, and his conviction for involuntary manslaughter remained in place. It is worth noting that Dr. Murray's release from prison after serving only 2 years was controversial and sparked criticism from some people who felt that he should have served the full sentence for his role in Michael Jackson's